All right. Welcome back to the GeeksetPodcast, the only podcast that blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuces. With me, I got my man Bacardi Sensei.
What's good, everybody? How are we doing today?
We is doing good out here. I got my man Didge.
What up, people? How y'all doing? Deuces tried to hit it on the low the first time.
I did.
It didn't take.
Definitely didn't take.
That's what made me start laughing.
Yeah.
No, that's what made me start laughing because I saw him look up like,
Everything was wrong. My mic was down here. When I do my intro, I was like, let me pull this up a little bit real quick.
Look at that.
I was in shambles right now, dog. But man, how's everybody doing, man?
oh, it's been smooth. Came
been
back
smooth.
from a lovely trip.
Yeah, y'all had quite the weekend. I had a busy weekend too.
Lovely trip, and now
yeah.
I'm tired.
You tired now?
Man,
I mean,
that jet
y'all
lag.
was chilling.
But we remember we changed time zones for sure.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we went to the West Coast time. So like, it was weird because while we was out there clubbing or at the bar or whatever, we like, man, why does it feel so late and it's so early? Like we was feeling it at like 10 because you know what I'm saying.
Also didn't help that we would start drinking at like 3.
Drinking and
So
indulging.
y'all was partying.
Oh, we was partying.
It was a wedding.
It was a wedding. We had
on one of the days.
they had a full itinerary.
We got in.
They had a
went to
full
Putt
itinerary.
Putt,
Yeah.
Drink at Putt Putt.
They had an after party.
Happy
hour.
Yeah, happy hour. Went to that. Drink at that.
It was a Mexican and Puerto Rican joint.
It was smooth.
It was smooth, huh?
Okay.
They
It was
played
like two
songs.
sides?
Well,
No,
they
it
had
was-
a food truck.
They had the food truck
For
that
the-
was Puerto Rican food.
And then
they
they
had
had
the Mexican
yeah,
food
catered.
Catered.
Oh, okay.
And then they had there was not one performer in English at all.
He said, "Hello, welcome," and that was the
and
last
that was the
word
last thing.
Last word I knew.
Every song. So like at some point we sitting there, we like we watching the dance floor. I'm like, all right, this day back that ass up because like
This
the way
day back that
because when
ass
it
up.
came on, you saw everybody
got
hit the
in.
dance. I don't even know what.
It was smooth,
Even
though.
though y'all know what they said, but
Nah.
like, when the beat
was dancing.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like, but back that ass up is like when the song, like,
Yeah. That's what the beat played. But then there was one. I was like, oh, this their Meek Mill Dreams Nightmare intro. This is because like everybody they singing it with their chest. I'm like, yeah, this that one. Like we just going off of vibes
And
because
then,
we don't know.
they had a great beer selection. I was in there buying
Hey.
way too many beers.
Hey man, you be proud of me, dog. I was drinking mad beer this weekend.
Drink.
I was drinking mad beer this weekend.
Was that all? Was it because that's all that was there?
Yeah.
That was definitely.
Shout out Petey, man. Shout out P Stacks, man. Congratulations,
congratulations.
P
I
Stacks
gotta
and
do it.
Sarah. But Petey is the one that be calling Didge that be like making them do the chugs and shit. You remember he came to the
Oh,
studio?
okay.
That's
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
our it was that cousin.
It was his wedding.
It was
Oh,
his
was this
wedding.
wedding? Oh, shout out to
Yeah.
PD. Oh,
Yeah.
man, congratulations.
Oh yeah, he in the Discord too, man.
Yeah, congratulations, PD.
Yeah. So like, you know what I'm saying? So he, him and Didge, they all got beers and everything like that. And I'm like, all right, well shit, this is what we got. Let me try it. I was trying it. I don't know.
Did you have a favorite? Do you remember any beer?
So the one that we did have at the happy hour, that was really
I had
good.
a lot of beer.
Well, the one that PD suggested us to get.
Oh, so it's a celebration beer.
It's called Celebration.
It's Mexican lager.
Yeah,
It was really good.
That one was good.
Okay.
That was good. I don't know what Mac. Wait a minute. Let me tell you about. Shout out to my nigga Mac, dog.
Matt came
All
in.
right. So my family from the hood, right? I got family in the hood.
Okay.
Grew up out of the Meadows, right? So the Meadows got some. This is some Milwaukee shit again. I'm sorry for those.
We'll
not
keep it
Milwaukee.
brief this time.
We'll keep it brief. But Mac's one of them niggas, dog. You know what I'm saying? He family, like you know what I'm saying. We but like Mac, one of them niggas, like, hey man, you got to get Mac. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you got it. All right. Yeah.
So Mac, we don't know. Nobody knows why or how he's in Denver now.
Like he moved
Because he
there?
wasn't part of the wedding. So my cousin Joe Dog.
Like he lived there? Or
Yeah, he lived there.
Okay.
My cousin Joe Dog, we was saying that we was in Denver. I guess he saw Mac say something about being in Denver. He like, yo, we here. Petey about that wedding. He like, what? He like, nigga, pull up. So we, of course.
So hold on. So the wedding in Denver or PD live in Denver too?
Oh, Petey live in
live in
Denver.
Denver, too.
Petey live
So
in
they
Denver.
both live in Denver. And fam didn't know about the wedding?
Nah, because
Hey, that sounds like something that we shouldn't be diving in. But I
no.
just wanna make sure I'm clear.
Because people just Mac is
Mac
out here.
Mac apparently disappeared.
Yeah, people just don't
He
know.
saw
like-
it, like nigga.
Yeah. It wasn't like we forgot about Mac. It was just like Mac been out here. We
You don't know if Mac here or there.
Yeah.
Here or there. Okay.
So Mac pull up in some motherfucking cow printed pants. I'm talking about brown cow printed pants.
Like the brown with the spots?
Yeah. A suit. It probably wasn't brown with the spots. I mean, the
No,
pants.
they was brown.
They was brown and they had spots.
I
but
think the white. I don't think the pants was white with brown spots.
No, it
I'm
was
pretty
brown.
sure they was brown
Yeah.
pants, and they got the white
It was bleach
spots.
spots,
on
but they
them.
looked like cow print. That's why I said cow print.
It's easily cow print.
Had a white shirt, a white tee with a white suit jacket and a tie that wasn't tied all the way, and a Dob hat. Mac
Dob hat threw me all the way off. I was fine with everything but the Dob hat.
Mac was the life of the fucking party, dog.
The Dob hat.
Hey, Mac came in. He came in. He was dog. Mac was like, we in Denver. So Mac said, "Look, I got a 50 hand in the right, and I got the other stuff in my left. Let me know what you need."
That made me, dog. I nearly cried. Because he didn't say it once. He came out.
He said it to everybody.
Walked off. And it came back like 5-10 seconds later. It's like,
bro,
other stuff on the left. And I'm like, why you say that at once?
Everywhere we went, Mac was dog. We did they did a Packer party down there. We out at the Packer party, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the
The
bar.
bar across the street.
The bar across the street.
Mac.
There's another bar across the street?
Yeah, it's like a bar.
Yeah,
Bar Street. Like
Bar Street. Yeah. For whatever reason, everybody in this city knows Mac. Mac said he'd been there for 2 months.
In that city?
Yeah,
or in Denver in general?
The areas
we was at. Because we pull up, like I said, it's a bar town. So it's like bars across street. So we out, we smoking, we drinking. You should, hey, where Mac at? Mac! White dudes, like Mac in the middle of the street taking photos. He stopping traffic. Mac,
was wild,
Mac
dog.
talking to the ladies. He talking to all the ladies walking by. I love you, ma. Hey, man, hey, baby.
How old is Mac?
Mac is
probably 40?
No. Mac is the young dog. Mac is your age.
Mac the young dog of the crew?
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
I didn't know
Mac
that.
30 with a Dob hat?
Man, when you live a wild life like Mac, you out here.
Denver changed the man. That's like, you know what I'm
well,
saying?
that's what my cousin was saying. He was like, bro, he was like, you know what I'm saying? We tell him Mac, like, yo, you good out here, bro. Keep doing your thing, bro. Like, but yeah, shout out Mac, bro. But yeah, dog, like it was lit, dog. I got to see family in ways that I'd never seen them before because
this was like our first family trip in a place where we just like illegal.
Yeah, well, we like drinking.
We just, I guess we had, it's like going to Wisconsin Dells, like going on those vacations where you're still driving. For some reason, when you got to fly to your destination, it's different.
Yeah, it's different, bro.
So
it was all of our family, like majority of it. I mean, a few that was missing, but it was just like got to see everybody, and like I said, we down in Denver.
I mean, was this probably like would y'all consider this like a first that y'all is like everybody? It sounded like everybody indulged in everything.
Yeah. I think.
Well, no, this is the first time. So this would be the first time that I saw the older people than me indulge.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's what I'm saying. Like,
we never.
I feel like that kind of experience where you realize, like,
it's like one of those things where we knew they did, but we were just never around.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Because they come back and tell us stories about how they did it like last night, and it's like, yeah, we went there. Like now we're actually seeing it.
Yeah, like our older cousins, would we would be with them.
Right. Okay.
But
now everybody's really all this kind of
parents
together.
and aunties and everything. Yeah. So like it was a whole vibe, man.
It was a lot of fun.
That's good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed yourself.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like some good family time, fam.
Man, and that's the thing. I didn't realize how much I needed a weekend where I wasn't doing work.
Oh yeah, that's what I said.
Dog, that was
because you was pretty much D&D.
Yeah.
This motherfucker didn't care if anybody living or breathing at all. Like, pop in when you feel like it. Like, okay, but you're not here though. Like, I'm here, but I'm not here. Like, feet wet, you know what I'm saying? Toe in the water, but I'm not here.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely felt the energy from y'all. You know what I'm saying?
And it's funny because you only felt it because you're like, that ain't like deuces.
No.
Yeah, I definitely asked him when you called me. I'm like, why he ain't just call you?
Straight to voicemail. Like, bro, apparently this motherfucker dead for the weekend.
I didn't even realize it was in D&D until you said that.
Yeah,
no, until Did said that. I said, oh, yeah, it is in D&D.
It didn't change it.
Yeah, I never changed it, but yeah.
My shit in D&D.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. All right, vacation. Nah, I realize I ain't vacationed yet. You know what I'm saying? I got a D&D motherfucker while I'm gone for the weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Well, but you got like a internal D&D daily.
I mean, I'm a walking D&D.
There be moments I'm like, I see Bacardi seen it, but he ain't say nothing.
I physically all right, well, there's that.
Right, I'm like, he gonna chime in when he chime in.
Right.
I mean, I guess that would make sense. Physically D&D out here.
Yeah.
What?
This part supposed to be facing you.
I thought it was.
No, you had it straight up. I don't know how yours got like
it probably
that.
just got loose. Man.
Okay.
Loose. But man, what you been up? What you do this weekend?
I mean, this weekend, I pretty much was here, bro. I did some work around the studio and was getting some prep work together for the project I'm working on.
Yeah.
So I had Marcus here. We was working on some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
Yeah.
Other than that, I ain't been doing shit, bro. I just been really just watching TV.
So I got so much to catch up on.
Like I'm trying to figure. And it's really crazy because it hasn't been really nothing that stuck out. You know what I started? No, I started playing Deathloop. That shit is fucking good.
Yeah,
I was
that's
gonna
what
download.
It
Like
look
binging
good.
it,
It
playing
look
it.
good.
Like that shit is fucking.
It's free.
Because it's
free
literally.
for us too.
Yeah. Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it for everybody?
Oh,
They
yeah.
snapped. They knew what they was doing with that one.
Well,
Then.
both systems just put it on the like Game Pass thing.
Ah.
It gotta be. I'm hoping they must gonna do some paid DLC or something because it's definitely to me it's wild that it's just giving away then, even though it's pretty much on the pass.
Yeah.
But that shit is. Because it's literally just like a loop over and over again. But as you play, it's like it's playing. You never. It's probably the first game I ever really played where you really not playing the same. You know what I'm saying? Like even though you're playing the same.
Oh, you're playing the same board. It changes up. Yeah.
But it's really changed up because as you do one full day, you picking up all this knowledge that now when you have to start the whole day over, you either speeding up other parts that you know was taking your time because you know it already.
Yep.
So every time it just plays more and more different. You're like I don't even know what my progression is, but I know I'm like nowhere far.
Right.
Because it's like I spend more time trying to find as much intel before the day's out, and it's pretty much like 4 locations and 4 days. So it's like you pretty much only can spend 4 spots a day.
Ah, okay.
So you have to stay in one spot and go and see how it is all through the, night. But most intel is gonna be to go to somewhere else.
Yeah.
At another time, at another time and delay. So you're pretty much like constantly like and you got to kill these motherfuckers that's like all powerful gods. So you get like they powers within this time loop. So it's like playing them motherfuckers over and over. Like and you learn something different.
Yeah, it sound fire.
Bro,
Is it like Sifu where if you die enough times you got to start all the way at the beginning?
No, because the death is pretty much it's just pretty much it's literally just like it ends your loop. So after a while you eventually get like lives or chances. So if you do die, you can come back like twice or whatever. But if you permanently die, then it resets the whole day over. Like you
So that is how Sifu is. But theirs is every time you die, you age up a certain number of years. Then when you get too old, it's permadeath. You start all the way from the beginning.
You start all the way over. Yeah. So you keep going. Okay. Like this one, I don't know if it does anything in that permanent sense because what it pretty much would do would be whatever you was trying to get done for that day. If you die.
All the stuff you did before that is still done.
Yeah, I think it's still done. You know what I'm saying? Like I think because I take that back because you do eventually got to get certain powers to kind of like keep weapons throughout, your loops and stuff like that. So you will keep the knowledge. But like the loops and artifacts and things like that you collected, you pretty much will lose that and start all the way from over. So you will still know what you got to do, but you're pretty much getting everything you pretty much been saving up and powering up.
Right.
It's like all the way up, you will lose all that. So I guess that would be the loss if you had permadeath. You know what I'm saying? But I've been pretty much playing that and what the fuck have I been? Oh, I finally finished Bastard.
Oh, you did? Okay.
And I'm going to say that
I didn't finish it.
Although it's probably the most chauvinistic show I've ever probably watched in my life. Like, if you really want some not safe for work, at least even just in the sounds alone.
It started off not safe for work.
Like, yeah, it just in the sound, the moans alone. Like, bro, you be watching it, and then when I tone out because I'm doing something else, what brings me back, like, when you looking at the TV is because it's like, bro, is this a fuck scene? like, so you think you'll hit around the corner, what the fuck going on? Like, and it's like literally dude fondling all, like, and it's like every woman it's like one of those old back in the day, he the barbarian dude, where every woman loves him, James Bond, so he literally gropes every woman, but he's literally like the coldest fuck, like, bro, cold. The fights, as they got to the end, like, the fights got better and better. Like, he literally fought a dude, bro, that just fucking kept coming back. That at a point, he was comical. Because it was like this motherfucker, they'd be like, oh, he's doing his ultimate move. And then he'd do it. And everybody be like, hey, we won. And Like, bro.
Ass nigga, dog.
Hey, that laugh, bogus. I couldn't take that seriously.
Gotta hit that ha, dog.
But
You can't take that seriously.
Bro, be untouched. Nigga, like, be unscathed. No, I'm like, bro.
You might make me have to warm up, actually. Like, one of those.
Like, take it
Hey,
out.
you see that meme?
Yeah.
When they say it's like it shows some dude can like punch and fly. It was like anime people be like, this fight's warming up after this shit.
Like,
So
like,
this might actually be a good
that
time.
shit was like, bro, that shit was like 3. Like, that was probably like a Dragon Ball shit. And it's funny because
I was just rewatching like Mob Psycho. That first fight. Old boys was saying that. What was the ghost name in Mob Psycho? The green nigga.
Oh, the green dude. What the fuck is his name?
Dang.
I
forgot, but I was rewatching that. I forgot that.
I
Like,
gotta go back.
yeah, when Mob was whooping his ass, he was like, I'm like, nigga, you talking like you like this is a good battle.
That's anime for you. Dog, somebody get a hole put through them. And might have to actually prepare. Like, what?
So I wanted to ask you this. I asked Ditch and my pops this on the vacation. Shout out to comedian CP. All right.
Hold on. Is that the dude y'all said I'm supposed to be like?
Yes.
I don't see it. I don't see it. I listen. I follow him. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I've been starting to see his stories. I'm like, wait, hold on. This nigga, like, I don't know.
Hey, but he supposed to be coming to Milwaukee soon. I'm excited about that. But one of the so I've been watching his podcast, man. His podcast is all about conspiracy theories and stuff like that, right?
Don't watch it when you high,
man.
Because it's all like he said. It's all about conspiracies.
It take you down that path.
You be there, like.
Matter of fact, when I asked y'all that question about like why is Earth named Earth, like that was his podcast. I was listening.
I must have wasn't that high that day. I remember that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I could have easily answered it. Like,
no, you can't.
I mean,
no, go to the question.
Because you can't easily answer that. I know you can't.
We're not jumping into that again. Go to the question.
Okay.
All right. Let's say so. This is kind of like a hypothetical, right? Aliens come down, they kidnap you. Now they're not hostile.
Aliens come down and they kidnap me.
You've been kidnapped. They're not
That's hostile already.
No. Well, okay. Well, they're not.
They really asked me to come with them.
They're not trying to kill you, right?
I don't know that.
They
kidnapped me.
This is not the part of it. This is not the big part of it.
That's a big part of it.
No, it's not.
You left with them. You decided.
Okay, you left with them.
So they swayed me in the pursuit.
They convinced you
Safely.
Safely.
Not hostile.
Safely, right?
Boy, they must have some good ass weed.
Hey, we got this new shit.
So now you.
So
now you on a planet and everything like that. You live in.
Oh, I left the state.
Yeah.
I left Milwaukee.
Yeah.
They just said the state. You said you on a planet.
You left this planet.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Hold on. That's what I'm saying. Like, I got persuaded to leave Earth.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you left the planet.
This weed is off the
Right. The people love you and everything like that, right? So you in this planet, right?
I'm in this. Okay.
Right. When people start asking you about your life and your journey, are you
get in there?
No, your life in general. They want to know. They want to know who you.
Bacardi.
They want to know more about Bacardi.
Yeah.
Are you telling your life as true, or are you saying like, yeah? So you know what I'm saying. I used to be the president. You know what I'm saying. I used to like. Are you pulling all the greatest hits from humans and making it you? Or
they don't know any other humans.
Because they don't know any other humans. They only know you. They're the only one.
This sounds like a sitcom that's gonna be like.
But I'm saying, are you
making up a story about your life?
Are you telling your true life, or are you making yourself like you was Will Smith, Barack Obama, The Rock, Jay-Z, all in one?
I'm fabricating my real life. I'm not doing what y'all doing. I'm just gonna fabricate my real life.
What part?
Like that I actually had money. That's gonna say that. I'm gonna say I was well off.
Okay.
I didn't do nothing spectacular.
Why not? Because I'm lying like a motherfucker. I'm telling them like, yeah, you know I had a dream before, right? You know what I'm saying? I had this dream about unity and everything like that. But then I had to go do all these like these movies. You know I was the Black Panther. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is big superhero in there and everything like that. You know, I had a stint. I had a stint where I was the top. I was the top rapper, man.
It's called Earth. Like, yeah, let me see. Earth is just that's like what the locals call it. The true planet name is Digitown. Digitown. The entire planet.
Like, bro, I am fabricating like a motherfucker, dog. I'm pulling from movies. I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? Y'all, have y'all met Thanos yet? He probably somewhere around here. I had to pack his ass up. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to.
He going too far.
Cause see, what I'm trying to tell y'all is when y'all put so much emphasis on the greatness y'all doing, y'all gonna persuade them to finding another nigga. That's when y'all get that nigga that walk in like, I know you fucking lying. And now your whole shit going down.
I'm gonna stop him at the door. I'm gonna stop. Like, hey, I ain't take all the stories, bro.
Right.
There's still some stories you can take.
Story left.
Like,
I'm just gonna convince them that the planet is named after me,
I'm stopping
and then you're gonna have a whole group and like, yes, clearly it's his planet. And just
Nah,
come back.
I'm stopping every human. I'm like,
What's
look
funny
at.
is this shit just sound like some shit that would be like. This shit sound like some shit that would be on Atlanta, like an Atlanta episode. Like it ain't aliens, but it would be like a white party. They like that one black dude. They like another dude coming like, hey, I already got this shit, bro. Like, I already up there. I'm gonna give you a little bit of like that you can ride with.
You could throw some stuff in, but don't fuck up my stuff. You ain't have a drink.
Right.
You didn't have a drink.
I already got King X. I got Muhammad.
Right, that's what it is. Right.
I got Muhammad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fake niggas in the 90s and 80s. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like Gandhi's still available. You can fuck with
Right.
that. Like,
There's so many more stories.
Bro,
I'm
bro.
gonna tell like, look, you ain't even gotta keep it black, bro. Take some of the white stories, turn it black,
You
fam.
ain't gonna know.
There's so many stories. You could be Bruce Lee. You ever want to be Bruce Lee? Nigga, you
Right.
Bruce Lee.
That's what I feel like that's just y'all just giving yourself more shit y'all gotta prove. They gonna like now you gotta do kung fu.
They don't know what kung fu is. I could do
All
whatever.
I said was the planet is named after. I just said
Even
the
but
planet
look
is
at
called
they
Ditch
don't know what kung fu is. So I'm like, oh yeah, y'all want to see it? All right, bet. So all you got to do like I can make it
So
whatever.
what if they ask you to actually show you visual? Like what if they want to see like if you say you're a movie star, they'll listen. Well, let's see your pictures.
Well, if they took me, how would they? They took me.
They took you from a place full of a whole bunch of people. They pick one nigga, so they know it's another niggas there. Like that's what I keep trying to understand. Like, bro, why would they just?
But why
take
would
you?
they? But why would they challenge what I'm saying? They don't
Because
know.
they like, dog. If one man did all this shit,
They don't
like-
know. What,
That's what I'm saying.
But why would they question that?
because they just picked you out of a million
Right.
motherfuckers.
I could be like, I'm like,
So it's like, nah, your story
but when
is
I
so
come,
great.
but if they love me already, I'm like, yeah, I know why y'all picked me, man. Like if they already love me, they ain't question it.
So y'all forgetting about them aliens that get jealous of all that attention y'all getting. You know what I'm saying? All that attention y'all getting, that's gonna be that alien that's like, I don't believe none of this motherfucker saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go down there on Earth to get me another motherfucker to see if he gonna prove him wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what y'all forget. Y'all understand the betrayal. Y'all get everybody ain't gonna love you, nigga.
Right, but see,
Like,
that's when I'm like, all right, I gotta get to the other nigga so I can let him put him on game.
it's gonna be too late
Put
because
him on
they gonna
game.
use him as the like we need you to bring this nigga down. So they gonna bring like you know what I'm saying. So now y'all gonna be challenging each other. They gonna bring this nigga in through secrecy. That's what I'm saying. Like you gonna wake up to this shit. Like who the fuck is this nigga? Like that's and then you gonna have to battle yourself. Like we thought you did such great things.
No, because then that's when you got to put into your story. There's a couple people because all the greatness I did, they gonna come in hating. You don't want to go grab one.
You gotta
of
plant
those
the
hating
seeds
ass-
early.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna remember that phrase I told you about hating? This one right here. This one right This one right here.
This is what we mean by hating ass niggas.
Right.
They gonna be like, nah, man. Y'all gonna be already. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all think it's gonna be sweet. Y'all think it's gonna be. I love it though. It's the start of a TV show. It literally could be a TV show. Like,
I'm just talking about the planet is mine.
you still gonna be.
Yours
like,
is larger than mine.
Yours is definitely larger.
You talk about the whole planet's yours.
Like, you own all
I'm
them
just saying
people.
I'm just saying I'm one of them niggas.
How lucky are we? We grabbed the nigga that made the planet.
I'm just saying I'm
Like,
that nigga on the
how
planet.
lucky is
I'm
that?
saying the planet is named after me. Whatever.
That's
lucky
still
is that?
big.
Like,
That's
how-
way bigger than what I
Bro.
said.
I'm alive. Like
I just
everybody got some remnants
I
of
got-
Didge in their name. So it's like I just have
I
to
got-
just Didge.
I got
There's a guy
quantity.
named Didge Jake.
Did you say
I'm go-
everybody got a remnant of the Didge in their name?
Look, that's why the planet is called Didge Toe. I got a whole story.
I'm going for.
I'm just Didge.
I'm going quantity. I'm like I got quantity stories.
Your
You
shit
got
is-
the big quality
Your shit
story.
rich, bro. Like your shit rich.
It's
'Cause
not.
you thinking of? I don't understand why y'all think y'all the only niggas walking Earth. Like you know what I'm saying?
No, we're not. We're just
Picturing
saying.
the claw. The claw in the little gang. You picture in the claw. It grab your ass. It grab you. All that shit in there, it grab you. And then when you get the treat, it's a sign that you say, like, I made this whole box. It's in there. How lucky is that?
Right,
like,
that's what I
nigga,
said.
like,
This
I don't
going
believe
crazy.
you, bro. Like,
See, mine's is just.
you gonna have to prove yourself.
Mine-
nigga.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to grab another nigga. Like, what's
See,
the
yeah,
real name
yeah.
of this
See,
planet?
they
You know
wouldn't
what I'm saying?
if I just said like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I try to unite the planet. You know what I'm saying. They
You ain't
like,
got no book.
They ain't gonna prove that.
I can figure all that out. We have whole thing. I'm gonna come back with an alien
Bro,
army on y'all.
imagination. That's what I said. I'm real. I'm just gonna be like, bro, y'all caught me. I was in the middle of playing video games. I just went to the liquor store to grab some shit. Like,
Bro,
I
they gonna throw
really
you
every
back.
day.
This nigga
But I'm saying like after a while, you living there, you know you ain't coming back to Earth.
I mean, I'm gonna teach them
Bro,
shit.
he
And I'm gonna
telling
need my.
that story. They throwing his ass back. He is coming back.
I'm gonna
to
need my
Earth.
same comfort I had back there if y'all want me up here with
Yeah.
you. That's how I'm saying. Like, nigga, persuade me. Like, y'all made me leaving. Like, bro.
Well,
you
like I
got
said,
up here.
but let's say-
I'm up here just judging. That's why I don't got. You gonna have to ask me what the fuck I did, cause I'm up here like, bro, y'all ain't got shit. I got back at home. Where the weed at? What the fuck had the weed for me.
This
Like,
is why they gonna throw your ass back. You gonna just see
Fine.
Bacardi falling down. Like,
Like Fall Guys, like Warzone. Bacardi flying down like
they
Warzone.
gonna give you
that's what I'm
a
saying.
parachute.
Y'all up there trying to get praise. They gonna get none of the joys that y'all got on Earth. Like y'all finna have to just.
You don't know what
It's
joints
new,
they got.
yeah, it's new. It's
They
new
might have
joints.
extra VR. You might.
Right.
They VR might be.
They
actually
might have
silly.
better beer and better weed. Just
You
call
don't
something
even
else.
know. They call us,
You don't know.
Baby weed on their planet called Dew. Just,
No, see, I don't want that.
You know what? That's another thing. That's one thing that I was always wondering about Star-Lord. I said, oh, how long did it take him before he tried the food?
The food? I think he was picked up by a fam that
he was
did-
picked up
by
like
space
a kid.
pirates.
Right.
They probably start like, bro, you ain't gonna eat. You either gonna eat it or you
Right,
ain't. You know what
right.
I'm saying?
And then, like, how long was it before you start fucking with the women? Like, before you start saying, all right, I'm gonna fuck with this alien
Fam,
chick.
his was space pirates. Like,
I know he was with it, but he was old enough to know the difference between an alien and a human. So at what point did he says,
Yeah, but so he
got
got
you.
as a kid pre-puberty. As soon as he was going through puberty, he was just like, "Hey,
Right. You know what I'm saying? He gonna talk to fam.
Yeah.
Like, what's his name? And be like, hey, I feel funny. I got something for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking space pirate. I got something for you. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get us a whore. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, shout out to the people in the chat.
like, who is
Cause
that?
Drop a little hello. I
Okay,
don't
what's
know
going
the
on?
names.
But because like technically he fell in love with an alien.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Because he went through puberty. He was like, I know y'all dudes. Clearly he's straight. So he's like, that's not what I'm rocking with. You don't seem like a guy.
You don't seem like a guy. I mean, I feel like you gotta ask a lot of questions probably first. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think y'all thinking too much.
but I think, bro,
He
you
was a
with space.
kid. I think
bro,
he gave
Bro,
up.
I'm telling y'all like he's
The
with space
eating-
pirates.
the
Like,
eating and drinking,
Y'all
I
don't.
think is more-
Y'all not trying to give. Y'all trying to be all Disney with space pirates, bro. Like, in reality of space pirates, they have Lil Fam probably own something like 13, 14.
Right? No, I
You
know
what I'm
that, but I'm saying you 13.
I was
At,
gonna say, at
at
13,
10, you
14,
know the difference, so you can still like.
He don't know. He don't even know what human is though. You act
Yes, he
like
do.
that.
At 14, at 10, you know what a human is, nigga.
Like I'm talking about he.
My
ain't-
daughter 3, she know what a human is. She
I'm
called
saying-
herself
I'm
a
saying-
human.
I'm saying you talking about when he finally like decided on messing with alien, you know, say with alien women. But I'm like, bro, that's still gonna damn near probably be his first time even.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying, but still, I mean, at 10, I was girl crazy. You know what I'm saying? I know I was girl
fair.
crazy at 10. So my thing is that at what point did you say, all right, I'm not finding any other humans. I'm going to go. I guess I got to mess with aliens.
mean,
that is
Gamora
that
look
is
like
a
a
decision that somebody has to make.
I mean, y'all, you still looking for somebody who look like a woman? Gamora looks like a woman.
I know she does. I'm not saying that
was
she
just
don't.
green skin.
Yeah.
He still probably
That's
had
the thing.
preference.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Captain
especially-
Kirk was born. You know, Captain Kirk.
Well,
was
that
born
one
with
chick
weird.
at the beginning, I mean, she did look like a girl, but she had like those big ass eyes. Like she looked weird. There's a lot of
He
other
wasn't
aesthetics.
looking at the eyes.
If we like,
I get the Disney fight. He not looking at the eyes. He saw titties.
He's a fucking space pirate, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Gamora's his first real love. Like,
I
you know. What
know.
I'm saying? Like, he a space pirate, fam.
I mean,
He's
I'm not
out
saying that he's not, but I'm saying
Whores,
That's
bro.
still a decision that you got to make.
here pillaging and
But
whores,
so,
bro.
at what point from human did you accept that you were a space pirate?
After your first pillage. Hey.
So wait,
when
wait,
it- when
wait,
it-
no, hold on. I disagree.
as a
Wait,
kid,
no,
You a space pirate.
you gonna wait because your first pillage, you gonna pillage as you just got kidnapped.
You gonna have to. You with the pirates, bro. What you gonna do?
But I don't think you just accepting everything right off the
Yeah,
rip.
you
Well, I
might.
mean,
You
that's
bring
what-
a very good point. I didn't think about it that way.
I didn't say they first pillage. Like,
No,
his,
but he-
like,
No, his.
Yeah, he gonna
My
probably be-
first
Oh,
pillage. I'm
so
not.
I get no. He's saying.
I'm
he's
just saying,
saying
like, whenever he decide, like,
that-
all right, I'm finna
it
make
may not
this.
be the. It may not be the
Yeah,
next pillage
right,
after you got
take you
snatched.
tomorrow, like, bro, you finna get out here pillaging me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm running away,
Yeah.
nigga. Like, I ain't finna pillage. I'm out of here, bro. Like,
Hey, that'd be wild. Day one, you get snatched. All right, you ready?
right.
Go.
Like, bro, you going to find me, nigga. Like, I'm out of here. I'm asking for help like everybody else. Like, bro, they trying to kill us.
But still,
Like,
even then, like you gotta think. All right, they pillage, right? They take over a planet, right?
right.
The first thing you got to overcome is, damn, I'm seeing killing, and y'all expect me to kill,
Kids like pirates though.
right? But they don't like killing pirates.
Fam, you ain't watched
Captain
Villain-
Hook
you
ain't never killed nobody.
You ain't watched Villain Saga and paid attention then. Fam. You don't-
No, I did watch Villain Saga.
Then you already know, nigga, when you ready to go, you ready to go, nigga.
No,
Like,
because all
when
those,
little nigga wasn't ready, he wasn't ready. But
But
when
he
that
had-
nigga was ready,
but he had a vendetta. He had a reason.
fam.
He had a reason to turn
I
to.
don't think it took as long as you thinking it took.
Yes, it did.
No, I'm talking about for him. I don't like you're saying. How long does it take for you to just buy into the pirate life?
Yeah.
I don't
As
think
a
it takes as long as
kid,
you
bro,
think
as a
it's gonna
kid,
take.
you already, for one, it's gonna be at some point when you realize, like, I can do what I want. Like, you're a kid. Like, I can do what I want.
And he probably
Right.
thought,
And so
he
that's
probably
that.
thought like, man,
And
these are
we
some
already
cool
saw the
people.
story, nigga. He didn't have nobody. Mama
True.
died. Like,
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying like, okay, but then all right, I accept. Oh, I can do what I want, right? So we go out on our first pillage, right? And I'm bright-eyed, bushy-tailed,
You
right? Right? And but then I see them just slaughtering people. I'm just like I'm not just jumping in
I mean,
like,
you gotta-
oh,
bro, it's-
What's gonna
you
happen though
going-
in that situation? What's gonna happen is you gonna be like, "Whoa!" Somebody's still gonna come out and try to attack you, and one of the other pirate niggas finna block you.
Yeah.
And be like, "Yo, this is what we gotta do."
Right.
And that's when you finna
right,
buy in.
right. So that's when I buy in, right? I buy into that. I accept the fact that I gotta kill, right? But then now it's like, oh yeah, we gonna take their women too, and I'm just like, wait, now I gotta smash
What else
the
you
alien.
gonna do? You ain't got to. You can talk to her. But she
to
gonna
me-
give you one. We
Nah,
gonna
nah.
send one to you. Like, someone coming to the tent tonight. Nigga, like, we ain't tell you what to do with it. We might rib you tomorrow if you ain't on that yet. But
Right.
I mean, you young,
So
I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's all first, man.
I'm
It's the
be honest,
first.
I do think the women come before the pillaging because I think
How
that
do women come before the pillaging?
they're-
Well, because not all the women was forceful. I mean, some of them was willing.
Bro, but if you.
No, this is what I mean. Let's say, like I said, you don't pillage at their next pillage. Let's say it's 3 or 4 down the line. Deuce is right. Some of them are willing, and you're gonna be like, at that age, we're still talking puberty age. So he could be like you said, man, I'm feeling tingly. And
I
if
mean,
you go
so
see,
some-
you're
some-
gonna eventually see
so
a woman
either-
like
so
she
either-
making me feel tingly.
Right, so and that's gonna be a still send off. Like, look, this nigga
Right.
ain't ready to.
But I'm
pillage
just
yet.
wondering, like, see,
You know
but
what I'm
see,
saying? He
so
ain't
but
ready to
that makes
pillage
more
yet.
sense.
We got to make this boy a man. So
If
he
you
can be ready to
if you
pillage.
giving me, it took about 4 or 5 pillages, then I'm like, all right, I'm with it.
Now,
But
to
if
be
you
fair,
telling me
that
all,
could-
if
but
you
those
telling
4 or
me
5
all this
pillages-
happened during the first pillaging, I'm like, bro,
No, but I mean,
that's too
bro, you
fast.
gotta
4 or
party
5
with everybody.
pillages
You
could
got
be
to- you
like
gotta
5
trust-
days.
you gotta
They
trust-
might pillage once a day, dog. They might pillage
I
like
mean,
it's
they bounty
lunchtime.
hunters, man.
Well,
Like,
that's what I'm
they
saying.
gotta
But
work.
still, if it's after like the 4th, 5th pillage, then yeah.
No,
But
I
I
don't
mean-
think it's instant.
But I
I'm
mean,
kidding.
like y'all keep listening. Like, they pirates, bro. They do what the fuck they want.
I know.
So a day of not pillaging is really a day of them drinking and chilling.
That's
and
them.
bull- Like, as a kid, you like. They like, boy, do what you want. They giving you guns.
You
shoot.
making it seem like
you getting jetpacks and flying all.
you
like,
making
bro,
it seem like a
just going.
10-year-old's a blank slate. 10-year-olds can make decisions, bro.
Bro, I'm just telling you.
My
like,
daughter is 10. She knows what she doesn't want to do and what she doesn't like to do.
But she also don't know if somebody say you can do what the fuck you want to do. You don't know what that is. You don't know what that is yet. No one knows what that really means if someone says like, you can do what the fuck you want to do. Because if someone like say, hey, you can do whatever you want to do, and they put a gun in your
You
hand and
just
be like,
killing nigga. They pirate.
they pirates, bro.
I get
Y'all
that.
acting like dog. Like these niggas wasn't
But
Peter
I'm not
Pan
talking.
crew.
I'm not
Like,
talking about them. I'm talking about the aspect of a person. When do you conform?
Cause yeah, even if you're not with pirates, he's saying like, what if you just own another planet?
Yeah.
How long does it take you to be like, all right, I'm gonna try
conform
this
to their
food.
lifestyle.
I'm gonna drink this.
Well, I
whatever.
mean, my thing, that's what I said. Like, we even back in that story, y'all lost me because y'all said they persuaded me to go to a planet. So if ain't nothing that I even want, I'm gonna have to try that shit there in that
Well, I
first
just have to get
day.
you on the planet. That's the only reason
Like,
So
why.
yeah, like, how long would you have conformed? You was there, and they like, hey, this alien.
Because I mean, I'm already gonna be
she
salty
feeling
if you ain't really got. If you persuaded me, let's say you persuaded me with weed. I don't want to really feel like I'm that cheap. That aliens would have
Right.
to persuade me with weed, but we just use that.
Yeah, we'll just use
You know
that.
what I'm saying? If it ain't what I look, it don't look like weed.
So let's say it
now
does.
I gotta try this and be like, bro, take
All
me
right.
back home.
But so let's say you get there, right? And your earthly amenities they match it to the T, right? Except there's no women.
It's just alien women.
How long?
They look like mantis, I
Yeah.
guess. That's
Mantis.
They look ugly?
They look like Gamora, Mantis.
Mantis, Gamora, like, yeah, they look
how
like them.
long?
They still look like women.
I mean,
Yeah,
as
but-
much as women as
Like I say,
As
they
Mantis
may have
and Gamora,
antlers.
yeah.
They may have green.
they may have like the
green
antenna or
skin.
whatever. They green.
They may have they may have web hands.
The weed might have to be really, really good.
Hey,
but
Might
how-
be first night. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you bringing me there to party. Hey, you bringing me there to party?
Bring her over here.
Like, ain't you bring me to plan the party? Like, you want me, right? Like, I want all my shit. Like, you want me? Then you gotta treat me. Like,
You said you gonna party
if
like
not take me back home.
you gonna
know
party
what I'm
like
saying?
Rick and
I
Morty.
mean, yeah, like that's why we here. Like, you
All right.
persuaded me to leave Earth, bro.
All
And
right.
apparently you saying it's not a hostile thing.
No.
Nah,
The way
not
to
hostile.
persuade me is persuading me with the joys of what I have on Earth. Like, it's gonna be women, weed, drinks. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want. Let's come up there.
Not-
and I get up there and it's like, yeah, we got all the weed, but we're aliens, bro. So these are the women. Like, but if they look like Gamora, I mean, they still look like
All
women.
right, non-alien. Now this poses a really good question. Non-alien factor, just in general. The government says, oh, we can do intergalactic space travel. We're going to travel and try to find planets and everything like that. And you'll be covered with everything that you need. What is it? What would it take to get you on that ship?
That I can like I'm on some Star Trek shit?
Yeah. What would it take?
I ain't doing that, fam.
No, I'm saying, what would it take though? Like, what would it take to get you on that ship?
More black women? So I can be straight till I figure this shit out.
Let me pick my crew. That's all I care. Let me pick the crew.
Like hold on, that's what I'm saying. Like, am I just part of the Federation?
Just in general.
Like, am I working or am I just? Because they had niggas in the crew that was just like there.
So this is the caveat. You have the option of being a part of a crew, or getting your own ship and building your own crew.
That's all. Let me pick my crew. We out.
But you don't have to. This is something that they put it out. Like, look, we just need people.
Like
we'll
a
train
space
you.
Program.
Yeah, we'll train you and everything. It's open casting call. What would it take you to do? What would it take for you to do it?
An education of space.
Well, that's in the training. Let me pick my crew and we out. I don't care. We'll figure this out on the fly. And you coming along with me because you're part of my crew. It don't matter. But I got to pick my crew.
But how would you convince them?
Like the whole crew got to. I'm assuming the whole crew got to go through training.
Oh yeah, they're gonna train. They're gonna train. Everybody get us already, but they're just saying like we need people, so we're doing open casting.
How long are we going?
Forever. And so my thing is.
Hold on. So now you actually hold on.
That's what I'm saying. What would it take for you to spend the rest of your life on this exploration trip in space?
All the shit I enjoy on Earth, nigga. You better be a fucking weed bay. All that shit. I gotta feel like if I'm wake up in the day, I can go do whatever I would be like. It feel like I'm just still at home.
It may be like a good cell phone signal, I guess, so I can call back for the people who I didn't bring.
No, if I'm gone, I'm gone.
You don't even want to check in, let your
D&D, nigga.
I thought at least maybe like if my parents don't go,
email me,
I should be able to. I should be able to
FaceTime
FaceTime in, like, hey, what up, y'all?
Oh, I mean, I can email.
We rounding past Jupiter right now and shit, you know.
You still want to go live live off y'all? It's me and my crew, nigga. We out here.
This is me FaceTiming the people who are still back on Earth, who I'm talking to.
For what? Okay.
Friends and family who didn't make it.
Space program comes. They said we will give y'all everything y'all want, but we want to take Geekset Podcast intergalactic. Y'all got.
What up, y'all?
Like y'all ain't got to work. Only thing y'all got to do. Y'all,
but that's what I mean. So now okay.
So now we space influencers.
What
up, y'all? Welcome to Geekset. We just passed the sun.
And of course they
the
said
sun was hot as a bitch.
We'll broadcast it back in the States so everybody can see. But like y'all just got to be on this forever ship, exploring space and podcasting.
That's a nice show, actually. Hey, you think about that could be a pretty funny show. Like they sent the crew out to just just doing some space podcasts. Making up some random adventures on planet.
Oh, that's gonna be our change. That's gonna be our spinoff, Geek Space Podcast.
Geek Space Podcast. I don't know if I like it, but I mean, I think honestly, if there's something like that, I don't know how I feel about being gone forever.
I know
that's probably the weird.
But that's what I'm saying.
Like, but I would definitely be intrigued in doing it. Especially if
you know what? Here's the only thing. If I would do it
forever, bro.
Like I said, I like Ditch's recommendation. His requirements. Let me pick my crew, but I need you to cash out my family too.
Also, that's also that. Yeah.
Those are the only two.
Couldn't make it.
The ones who couldn't make
it. But they could have made it. You just didn't pick them.
How many people I get on my crew?
Right, you can't tell you like.
I mean, I don't know, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you want to why the people that didn't make, they already, so it's like, because I might be like, well, wait, hold on. I get some money if I don't go? Like, well then, bro, I'm good. Like, just give me the money then. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know that. I'm the only one who's gonna know that.
Yeah,
but I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I ain't gonna be putting out there like if you don't go, I'm cash you out. Like, no.
But if you saying that we can communicate back at home,
cause I'm assuming my parents wouldn't want to go.
Yeah,
so I gotta people,
there's certain people that
might want to go. That might be retirement. Like, shit, I'm gone. D&D.
I mean, if they do, they're part of the crew.
Right.
But I'm saying,
like, you ain't gonna be able to take everybody, so you got to figure out.
That cash out stops at immediate family.
And then
the close knit family.
Yeah,
like
immediate family.
But I mean, I'm assuming you wouldn't be taking our family though. You'd be taking family, some friends.
It depends. I mean, I take some family, some friends.
They better discuss with the government to cash out their family. I'm trying to cash my family out.
This is my deal.
They better get their own deal.
Everybody get to make their own requirements. That's why I said, what would it take for you? Like unlimited, what would it take for you?
Like,
the government's like, we need people. So listen, whatever you want, we got you.
I don't know. I have to think about that.
Cause I'm gonna go. We just gonna have to come.
I mean, I definitely
got to hammer out those terms.
Because the fact that I would want a D&D, then I would definitely probably want my cash, like my family cashed out. Like, don't hit me no more. y'all good. I'm gone. Deuces. Like deuces. Like y'all solid. Do what y'all want with y'all life. I'm doing mine. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that's probably like you could somebody else. Y'all can have a podcast to talk about what Bacardi did. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I ain't finna be calling nobody back. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'll check in. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I definitely check in. I gotta report
Bacardi
back to them.
heartless, dog.
fam, I'm gone. You gonna be a couple of years. I'm about to live life.
Well, yeah, it doesn't have to be weekly, but I check in, like, you know, like, hey man, listen here, we just passed this planet, and this planet was fire. It was filled with.
I mean, you can email me. Or something like that. Like I'll type,
no.
I'll type something up for you.
Bro, if I'm on a spaceship, I
don't want to keep a phone on my hip and I'm out in space.
We on the ship. It's gonna
ship.
beam in like that. We gonna look up like, what up, y'all?
No, I don't want that. Now you invading space.
It's not like they can just call.
Like
they
really.
They can't call.
They can't
You
call
gotta
us.
call.
It's on your time. It's when you contact them.
Then it's gonna still be when. Like I said, D&D.
Because Bacardi is heartless, dog.
Like if it's on me, yeah, I'll reach out at some point.
You ain't gonna want to reach out and talk to me. Tell me like, hey, B, man, listen, bro, what's going on?
I'm gonna be enjoying that money.
You don't want to tell they over here rapping on Mercury.
Yeah.
Rapping on Mercury. You don't be done to that.
I don't even want to be on Mercury and they rapping. Cause I'm be like, bro, I can get this at home, like nigga.
What if that's their language?
What if they?
Yeah, what if they only rap? What if that's how they?
I definitely want to go. Back, like get me off this planet.
Well, that's just Mercury.
Like, every planet
you ain't
you
even make it out of our solar system yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like get me off this planet. Like oh shit, no.
What if it's something different like that on every planet? Like you go to Mars, they only singing country twang every time they get there.
No, why are you doing this only to our solar system? Let's get out of our solar system. You making our solar system lame. Our solar system got to be lit.
I don't know any planets outside of our solar system by name.
I don't. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I was definitely, I would have to have my own crew because motherfuckers gonna definitely be like, yeah, bro, we gotta go.
All right. Last question before we go to break, and still in this room.
Yeah, I don't know how we got here.
I was just. If let's say so, you choose to do this exploration, right? You about 3-4 years in. You hit on this planet. You're like, oh man, this is a planet. Let's check this out. And then you run across another human. What's the first thing that you gonna say?
Like another human that's not on my ship?
That's not on your ship. That's on this planet that you
like
just landed on.
He's not from my crew.
He's not from your crew, and you light years away already. And
for one, I'm hoping it's a black dude. There, like I mean, it'd be kind of.
Yeah, no. Let's say a black dude. Another black dude.
I mean, another human in general. You're definitely gonna be like.
I'm gonna ask, like, how you get here?
Yeah, but I'm assuming. But I'm also gonna assume that you're from the program because I'm part of the program.
What if humans on another planet? That's why I'm.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, where you from? Matter of fact, that's gonna be the question. Not how you get. Where you from? Where you from, dog?
I mean, cause you also gotta feel like it would have to be some character. Like we talking about, I've been out for 4 years. I'm gonna definitely look at this motherfucker like an alien first. Like, I don't know how human you look. I don't know how human you look. You know what I'm saying?
So I wanted to be a black dude because you know how we see another black person.
Yeah,
we do
it's a head nod.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So I wanted to be another black dude.
You give me the head nod, then I'm gonna be like, where you from?
But what if he do? He give you the head nod. You actually where you from? He's like, hey, I'm from like Sirius, like whole new planet. It's like, niggas there.
That do the head nod? I mean,
it's truly universal.
Now you thinking like, are we really this nigga? Are we that deep? Like we talking about Africa, nigga? Are we that deep? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I definitely feel like you gonna be like, it'll be like that quiet, awkward moment of just a real stare down.
Right, because it's gonna be a moment. Like you got you exploring. You know what I'm saying? You trucking through the woods and you see it, and he see you. Y'all just gonna be like.
But it's gonna be a heavy stare down to somebody. Be like, it's like if you get it back, it's gonna be like, okay, now where you know what I'm saying? Now niggas is talking.
Now niggas is
but it's gonna be a heavy stare down because like you first, like I said, I feel like both people would be like that. Like, all right, I ain't never seen a human. Like, so I don't know if this nigga's really human or alien or this might be a shapeshifter fucking.
Right.
Like, you know what? The Lord could have saw somebody else. Like I don't know what I'm looking at yet. Like, I'm on planets. I've been on planets. You know what I'm saying? So. That's what I'm saying. Like the head nod, I feel like it would be no words. It would be like a silent stare until the head nod dropped. Like,
but then I'm asking, hey, where you from?
Yeah, you definitely on. You talking English at that point, then, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but that's what I said. Like for me, I feel like it would be like, this motherfucker got to be on the program. Like, if I got a crew,
so
but
then
I'm
on the program.
I the Walking Dead shit. Like, nigga, y'all good? Like, what y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like,
so where the rest of your crew?
Like, yeah, don't take me. I don't want to go like me and you. Like, yeah, bro, that's now
right.
You in Walking Dead stories. Like, I still don't know if you hostile or not. You know what I'm saying? Like. You might have crashed your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, waiting to see another nigga pass through.
Right.
Like, now you get, see, I still wouldn't go near a motherfucker, though. If he looked like me as a human, I'd be like, you got it, though. You stay your ass over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go back my way, you go back your way. Like, I ain't finna fuck with you. I watched enough Walking Dead before I got out here.
I feel you.
All right, well, let's go to break. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about some geek shit, man.
All right.
We are back. We are back. Bacardi had these hot takes about fucking.
I'm just saying.
Dog, just the.
I'm just mad at y'all that y'all didn't watch House of the Dragon.
But we just told you what we was doing over the
And
weekend.
it didn't sound like you was watching House of the Dragon, so that's what I'm saying. I can still be disappointed. Y'all chose other things. You know what I'm saying? I ain't. Hey,
You watch She-Hulk? We can talk She-Hulk.
I mean, I didn't really care for. I liked the episode, but I didn't like the episode till after rewatching it like 3 times. Honestly, the first time I went through it, just kind of like.
Was it because of the expectation you thought this was supposed to be the Daredevil episode? I saw a lot of people upset that they.
I thought that was a thing. Like I thought that was gonna be my issue.
I particularly don't care when he shows up, so that didn't.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. But I already kind of feel like I think for me, I know he's gonna show up.
Yeah.
So I didn't because they already highlighted that way early.
Yeah.
So it's like,
of course, that was the trailer.
Like my thing is I'm just expecting the episodes to be. So like I think now because it's becoming more of a sitcom in my sense to me, like you did say or whatever. Like I looked at this episode like that. It was like, okay, you're not giving us to fucking Daredevil, so just like a filler episode.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? And it was definitely like a filler. It was a filler episode, but I feel like it definitely still.
But she told you that too. That's why I like. So here's the thing. I don't want to focus too much on the episode, only because we are recapping it. But I want to talk about the series as a whole right now. Where are you at with the series? Like, how are you like? Because like for me, I do truly enjoy the series right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I really, because like I said, I accepted early on that this was a sitcom. My thing is like, for me, I am actually looking for the cameos because of her profession. You know what I'm saying? Doing like, so like I love seeing the superpower beings coming into the law firm, having to do some. Even old boy, like I don't know, I'm not familiar with that character, but even those little things, a law firm having to deal with superpower beings, dealing with frivolous and crazy lawsuits. I love that
like
about this show.
The show idea and premise, I love. Like I mean, it's like I said, it's Night Court. If you're a fan of Night Court, or like at least my age of watching Night Court back in the days, it's that same kind of hilarity of it anyway. You know what I'm saying? And having it be Harvey Birdman. So I mean, it's definitely. So I love that. Like I actually love the show,
right?
And actually, like I actually do love. Like I love the character and everything. I think because I watch the show now in that kind of sense of like I'm not gonna really see any action. Like it is more of a sitcom. It's more of a just like it's almost to the sense like if we really wasn't reviewing it. I would watch it, but I really would have took my time with it. You know what I'm saying? Because it would be something that's like I still want to watch it, but I know I'm really finna watch it for the sitcom comedy of it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I really like about it is it's one of those things where you can sort of just watch and not have to be like, well, I got to connect this, and that. And it's like, that's all in it, but it's not the main focus of what you need it to be. And I think the people who don't like it, I think that's sort of where they're going wrong, is they're like, well, I need to see how this connects to X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, and I think
it's like, well, just sit back and enjoy the show first.
And I think it was good about it if you actually do because I mean I think even with the fact that how we review the episodes now, like when you do dive back and just take those little phrases or moments, and you be like, damn, it's so many nods to actual Marvel shit. Though. Like this show, like if you really wanted something that at least just gave canon to Marvel in general. Like this is one of those kind of shows. Like I said, having the Mr. Immortal and who he is as a character, but even him referencing his first wife. Being, like all of that is like it's just random Marvel references.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That I think that's why I like the show, because like it's like watching Harvey Birdman, where all of those references be that kind of all those Hanna-Barbera cartoons or whatever. So you're watching a show now that's pretty much literally in that same aspect using just all of the characters. That's why I say like I love I can already kind of see, like, you can pretty much see from this episode how it's like, moving it to, trying to connect to the story.
Yeah.
Like I feel like the whole intelligentsia thing, you know what I'm saying, it's pretty much what we're going to start linking. Like the Matt Murdock, like I said, once they already told me that all of them is going to be street level and it's going to be like their whole little thing, it's like, I feel like at that point for me, that's when I was like, okay, well, I'm just watching her show. Yeah. They're never going to get his show. Then at some point they're going to be just linking together. Doing,
that's what you get in a lot of the comic books.
Yeah.
That was missing from the movies. That was the only thing that was really missing from the movies is that, like, because movies was always so big, you have no choice but to make every character big. Right. When in reality, there's a lot of characters who are just street level and still dope, but it's like you have to establish that street level, right?
I like if they keep the idea, because I really like that too. That if you think about like She-Hulk pretty much has her own identity. So when you match her with Daredevil, it's gonna have to still be a collide of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna have to be a little bit of She-Hulk humor with the seriousness of a Daredevil. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, so like I feel like when they do have an episode, it's gonna probably, for me, I feel like it's gonna have to be some kind of court. And you know what I'm saying? Where she's like, you know what I'm saying? Where she having to be She-Hulk in front of Daredevil, like, is gonna bring some kind of like comedy, like seriousness to the show. But
well, I mean, most likely it's going to deal with, those thugs and that Daredevil, because, Daredevil is more active in the crime fighting aspect than She-Hulk, right? Yeah. So, and obviously there's somebody chasing after She-Hulk that we know. So most likely is that's going to be their fighting or superhero meetup. Yeah. But then again, for the most part, it's court stuff.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I definitely feel like they're going to have that. It's going to be a She-Hulk, Matt Murdock, as Daredevil fight. Yeah. But I feel like she's gonna like accidentally hit this nigga or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually, like something where when they finally be in court, she gonna be like, this motherfucker beat the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause dude, we already know he get beat up. So it's gonna be like, I feel like it's gonna be a moment where she may fight him in regular clothes, not realizing he is trying to help.
I don't think they're gonna end up fighting each other.
Like, I don't think in a real
They may fight like a minute or so. They may have a face off.
I don't think it's.
Why not have a face off?
I'm not saying you can't. It don't seem like, I don't think.
A misunderstanding. Misunderstanding is gonna be. It's not gonna be it's not gonna be something that's lasting. But I can see a misunderstanding. They gotta brawl it out before they finally talk it out.
But I only see
like it fit the series.
I just feel like that's why I said I won't think it would be something major.
Misunderstanding. It's gonna be a goofy ass misunderstanding, which will fit the series.
Yeah, like that's why I said I feel like it'll be. That's why I said if it would be
probably like, be fucking Titanium.
It would probably be like a fight. Like I said, if you were linking them to the people trying to get She-Hulk, it would be like the Daredevil's on that same case. And it would probably just be down there. Like, for me, that's the comedy of it. Like, she would be, in a fight with them, Daredevil trying to come in and help with the fight, get sucker punched.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like, where it's like, oh, shit, you know what I'm saying? And as She-Hulk, whatever. But then that's what I'm saying. But then you have a case the next day. Yeah. Where she realized, like, this the motherfucker I hit last. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. On accident, because this motherfucker, like, in the same. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's going to be something.
Whatever. Like, so I feel like in that sense it could be something like that. I don't think that. I think, but that's for me.
Or
that's the comedy of it.
Matter of fact, you know what? It does fit this. And if you look at how this show goes, what's going to happen is Daredevil's going to be doing something, because She-Hulk has went on record and said, "I have no reason for me to wear this suit," but we clearly see when she meets Daredevil, she's in the suit. And
I ain't seen nothing like that already.
That scene when she drops down, in her seat, that's the same scene when Daredevil comes in.
Oh, okay.
So my
theory might be off because I didn't know it was already a scene. I definitely didn't know that.
Oh, it was in the trailer. So my theory is that Daredevil's going to be doing something. She also going to well, he's superpower, obviously, so I got to fight him. Put the suit on, fight him. They do a little quick fight, then realize it's a misunderstanding. Daredevil is not fucking some shit up. He's actually a good guy. That's most likely what's going to end up happening.
I don't know.
Yep.
Only way I can say it, I'm with you. Where I don't really see a reason for them to fight intentionally.
Yeah, no, not intentionally.
That's why I said I feel like
not intentionally.
But
at
all. I don't see a reason where She-Hulk could be like, I hate this guy in this red suit and I need to fight him. Or even why Daredevil would say, like, the only reason I can see Daredevil possibly attacking her because she doesn't know who she is. Like, I think if he's coming into like town investigating something and seeing her out being Hulk or whatever, and maybe fighting some dude, she could look at as him as a bad, because Daredevil used to fighting.
Well, I was saying more so like, let's say Daredevil's fighting, a bunch of people or whatever like that. From the aesthetics of it, looking at it, you see this masked individual whooping niggas up, and you know that there's villains and heroes. And you're like, all right, this obviously is superpower being fighting civilians or some shit like that.
But I feel like that's what I said. I feel like She-Hulk wouldn't get into that. I feel like She-Hulk would like they got it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
I see it I think I see it in more of a different way than the superhero meet up you almost fight.
Yeah.
It's so cliche.
I mean, it is mad
really
cliche.
weak if it is.
But then,
That's how they do it.
No,
It's trash.
but give me this caveat. Let's say it is cliche, right? Going down cliche, and Jen looks and she says, "I know it's cliche." Does that?
It's still
Because that's the retcon of it.
It is, but it's still
Because
weak.
she did it for the this episode. She said, "I know if this is a wedding episode."
I feel like it was funny though. Like I like that she called it like the
Me too.
like the inconvenience episode.
Everything. Remember, she called it out about Wong. She was like, "Damn, everybody want Wong. I get it."
But I feel like it really wasn't because I feel like the intelligentsia thing is what pushes.
Well, I mean, I think that's
because I mean, what I've started to realize, even when I watch all the other shows like we watch now, if you really do watch that front, the flashback or whatever. Like in the beginning, it literally gives you like where they finna talk about in the story.
Oh yeah, okay.
So like when you realize that they showed her fighting them and the whole wrecking crew and all the beginning, I feel like that's definitely tied into the intelligentsia and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like you gotta, if you start linking shit like that, it's like okay, well I know where the timeline is kind of going. So that's why like when I realized that watching the episode, I was like, it really wasn't an inconvenience. Y'all just really want to see Daredevil.
Of course.
Like that's all it really like. But you don't even know why. It still got to build up to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So. Knowing that, like I said, that she's gonna be doing mad cases. You know, it's the Harvey Birdman thing and everything like that. And it's one of the things where, like I said, that's the draw. Who would you like to see her represent in court? Like if you could pick any if you could pick some characters from Marvel, and it doesn't have to be. Only, it doesn't only have to be ones that we've seen. It could be a character that you haven't seen. Because I got the two that top of my list. I'll start it off. I want to see Gwenpool. Because it's like we know Deadpool's in it. There's no really introduction yet. I feel like, but if we get a Gwenpool episode, who is pretty much a knockoff Deadpool, but you know what I'm saying, but also still popular enough.
How did Gwenpool come about though?
I can't remember her origin, but if I'm not mistaken, she's a huge fan of Deadpool.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, did she have the powers of Deadpool? That's what I'm saying. Like
yeah. So, but
I mean, it'd be nice if they introduced her before becoming Gwenpool, like if she was like a Gwen something where, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm like. I'm trying to wonder.
Just like because then it's like a little added extra nod to like, yeah, I know Daredevil's coming, but I mean Deadpool's coming, but we're gonna give you Gwenpool first. I think that'd be hilarious, and I think that because of how Marvel likes to play in our universe and everything like that, they need to bring in Evan Peters. And pull him up on identity fraud cases, because you know we thought he was going to be Quicksilver in the MCU, and then he wasn't. So like this show is already a comedy. Play on that, like get the stuff. I feel like that's what like they can play with a lot of those fan castings that we put out there, bringing people in, like characters that we know that like the fan base wants to see, but they're not big enough to get a full movie on their own. This would be a perfect episode that they got to do with a case. Like this is like I would love this. I want to see She-Hulk continue. I want to see She-Hulk go for years because of that. Because I'm like all those characters like, oh man, it'd be dope if that person come up. I'm like, they wouldn't really fit in this type of movie or anything like that. But as a case, just to get a live action version of them real quick, something.
I think
that'd be dope.
I think it'd be difficult. Only reason I think it'd be not difficult, but I think it's the spin. Because like I said, even with this episode. With Mr. Immortal, like if you do the background on him, like he's actually a hero. Yeah. So they spent him like a villain.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But not even necessarily, because he could have been. He just spent him as like.
Well, because he wasn't. He really wasn't a villain. He was just
a bad husband.
He was just a bad husband.
Didn't like the confrontation.
Yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so characters like that, Gwenpool. I mean, Gwenpool didn't have any major what's the names, you know what I'm saying? And then like
she was somebody in the real world who got brought in.
Yeah, and then like with Quicksilver, just that's more so a nod to the MCU, but also still playing with that character and everything like that. Like why not? I want to see that. So those are my two. Do you have any in your mind?
I mean, thinking about somebody that ain't in Marvel now,
they could be in Marvel now too.
I mean,
I just said like, you don't have to be limited.
I definitely want to see her do something with Spider-Man.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But like. Thinking about somebody, honestly, that I mean, probably would be, like, I would definitely want some kind of nod to X-Men or something, so probably like a Jubilee. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, something where, like, Jubilee would be a nice nod because she would be young enough to kind of be in some, like, real weird kind of mischief. Like, you know what I'm saying? That can be a nod
I like
to
I like that. And they already been referencing mutants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even if they were to pull what was the motherfucker that was was it clone? The motherfucker that actually used to shapeshift?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they'll do another shapeshifter because they already did it with the elf.
Oh yeah, they did that already. Yeah.
But I mean, so like something like that.
I like the Jubilee one though because remember Jubilee, she got into mad mischief as a kid in the X-Men series. Like she was always getting in trouble with the law. So this would be a really good dope. Like they don't even got to mention mutants or anything like that. It could just be a case like with her and just representing her right. You know, they're just saying the name. You keep on hearing the name Jubilee. They don't have to mention X-Men, Xavier, and all that. Just like whatever that case is.
But I mean, yeah,
that'd be really dope, actually.
Because I think the aspect of it is really trying to humanize everybody.
Yeah,
right.
I think that's what's really
that's what's tough.
Like what I enjoy about it is every case so far. There hasn't been a case yet of like a hero versus hero.
Yeah,
it's been what the hero's really been fucking doing with the humans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like having an elf. Make fun with what's the name, having dude be married to eight regular people, you know what I'm saying? Like, and using their powers in like weird,
he was
stupid
doing
way.
a lot, dog.
He was definitely forcing it, man. Like so I feel like that's what I'm saying, like trying to find something where again, like I can see like Gambit getting busted for like, Gambit getting busted for like hustling Gambit.
Oh
like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Gambit was
like
out
car,
here hustling.
car hustling.
That's what I was thinking of.
Like,
and I'm like, because it has to be something where
that's still within their.
It's within their realm of their powers, within the realm of their characterization.
Like he would be perfect because he would be flirting with everybody.
Yeah.
Like bringing him in, just you would know it's Gambit in general because it's just like he doing the whole accent.
Which that's why that's why I don't understand why they like.
And it would just be the casino.
Why movie studios haven't been investing in Gambit, even with all the other X-Men. Like you need obviously the goal. Right, in movies now, you got to have a quip person, somebody who has the quips, right? We got Tony Stark, they make Star-Lord, like you got to have them quip. Gambit been that since forever. Like he's the perfect person if you do. They gave it to Wolverine, and I get it. You know, Wolverine is the he's the cool one, but like Wolverine, he didn't really have quips. He was more so.
He might be somebody who would show up in one of the cases. By the way, sorry to cut you off.
Oh yeah, no.
But we already kind of got the nod to it with the bar fight.
Matter of fact, if she had to represent him, matter of fact,
that's what I'm saying.
That actually would be the most.
I could easily see
do you know what the internet would do?
You
know what the fucking internet would do, dog?
If they did do that case and he just don't show up because Logan.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
you gotta have that case where it's like she pull up in the case. Like, all right, my client didn't show up, but I gotta.
Hey, what they gotta do though? They gotta do the Space Jam Michael Jordan scene. Space Jam 2 Michael Jordan scene where Michael B. Jordan. They gotta have multiple moments where you see like the shadow and you're like, oh shit, is that Hugh Jackman? Is it Hugh Jackman? And then it ain't him. Like, what the fuck?
Right. That's I would definitely see that. Like that.
My fault. I meant to tell you that a minute ago.
What?
I hit stop.
That didn't stop.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker been going fast.
Yeah. So all right, but you say Gambit.
Yeah, Gambit, but now I'm really thinking Wolverine because.
I mean, the fact that they nodded,
you've already nodded to it. You already have the basic.
So it's like it could be somebody.
Yeah, it's set up for you to do it.
Yeah.
Or you could even do the one of, hell, you could do any hero with all of these shoes. Just think about, imagine imagine the thing. How do you get my likeness on these shoes?
Who's the company?
Right.
Who's the company?
Who's the company? They can have happy, like you can have, even if it doesn't be full cases. You can literally just have people come in, like happy coming in, like, how do I stop these motherfuckers from making this Iron Man? Like,
I need that out.
This needs to stop. You know, like we'll figure out, we'll do something. Like just having those moments of who comes in.
That's why I want this show to continue forever.
Y'all deal with superheroes.
It can be my legal problem of the week show, and I would love it.
Better because even then, like. To have this show existing after major moments in the MCU, right? And so now the law firm is like, all right, y'all, we like scrambling to get shit together. Yeah. Like, who we representing? They got the big shit. All right, well, we taking on this person's case. Like you know what I'm saying?
Because it's really, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said the way they can nod so heavily is because they're pretty much, how I view it, is the only law firm that does superhero cases.
They are right now.
So that means that
that's another season that can happen. Means how we view. You get a competing law firm who's like, hey, we coming after GLK and H. We do law firms. We do cases too.
And they literally either can grab some random ass superhero that we don't know or make somebody literally up just to be competition. Yeah. Like for her story or whatever. But that's what I'm saying. Like you can, like just in those moments, Because like I said, you wouldn't battle everything.
Right.
So but just hearing the complaint, like just having banter of the complaints coming in.
Yeah.
Like I said, like if we do, like you said, if they do Wolverine, they don't necessarily have to
Have him
bring him
show up.
in, but they talk about like, we got all these cases. Like I got that damn bar case about for Logan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we can't get in touch with him, whatever. Like you just have those.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
shit going on. Like if you got movies and big ass things like happening, like let's say like the first Avengers when they taking out fucking city buildings or whatever. It's like, we got the goddamn whatchamacallit trying to sue Tony Stark for the damn destruction
for the
damages
and shit like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like just making like random kind of like. So I think that's like in that realm, like She-Hulk can really go for like.
That's why I wanted to. I wanted to keep on going, bro. Because like I said, it's so much potential. Like I said, you can get your nods to the characters that are not as big, but like I said, you can also just have those fun subtle nods. Those fun characters that was like, have Woo pop up anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Just have these moments where it's like those one and done characters that we haven't seen since the first movie anymore. It's like,
right? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. They can come in all kind of ways. So that's why I said She-Hulk is definitely, because it definitely is one of those shows where, like I said, even with this episode, the wedding thing, like we only had Titania there,
right?
But it literally could have been all kind of the superheroes, like, oh yeah, I'm a friend of the groom or whatever,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just regular, because it would be like a regular wedding, so you don't know who would be there.
It gives you that look into the daily life, like you do get in comics, because movies are so big and they're constrained. You really got to stick to the high moments, the action moments.
Yep. So, what was my other question? Shit, I totally fucking blank.
On the other, you had another question? Was it still about whatchamacallit?
It was, but we can move on.
All right.
I did want to bring up, like I said, the Ring of Powers, man. I mean,
you talking about Lord of the Rings show, right?
Yeah, just because.
Fam, can I try this, fam? Because you stumbling.
Just because. Just because a lot of people, they were saying like it was trash or like it was too slow, and I was like, all right, let me try it out.
How many episodes are there now?
I think it's 5.
5.
Or 4. 5.
Like, did it drop the same as House of the Dragon?
No, they did. I think it dropped a couple weeks after. I think they did 2 episodes.
The
first week.
Yeah, 2 they dropped.
Episode weekly. But
like, it's the same pacing as all of the Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Like The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings is not fast action. So it's like
that's what I'm saying. The Hobbit and Lord of the Bro, I'm sorry.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. My thing is that like if you are a fan of Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, you gonna like this series. If you are on the fence or you don't like it, you definitely not gonna like it.
I'm gonna check it out. I keep forgetting. I'm gonna at least give it a shot.
And then yes, there is scandal.
I don't believe in no scandal.
Bacardi believes that scandal has to have sex.
It has to have sex and violence. It has to have the whole trio, bro.
No, it does not.
Sex, violence, and murder. Like violence is just like war shit, but murder.
So this has, but
okay,
sex.
You saw my head. You saw the wheels turning.
But this has violence and murder.
I would say, like to me, scandal is sex, violence, and betrayal. That's all of those.
Okay, so this has violence and betrayal.
No, fam.
After
watching House of the Dragon, bro. Nigga.
But this is the difference. But you talking about the difference.
You
talking about the difference between HBO
and Amazon.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, not even though because Amazon has risque shows.
Not as risque as Game of Thrones.
That's the only reason why I couldn't.
Also fair.
So
that's the only reason why I couldn't. Yeah.
And also Game of Thrones is top tier. It's Game of Thrones. What else is in that realm?
Of like a fantasy like that.
I mean, it's a lot.
Huh?
Like Spartacus.
Witcher and all of that.
Yes, Game of Thrones.
I mean, like it was like you have to think
that.
They just lasted long. The fact that Spartacus and all them didn't really.
Well, Spartacus didn't.
Borges, Viking.
He got cancer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The main character.
Did he?
Yeah. But I'm saying.
He's still alive?
Nah.
He's gone now. Oh.
Yeah, but no. RP. But like, yeah. You're talking about the difference between primetime TV.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I mean,
but it still has scandal, man.
I mean,
it has scandal. It has murder, violence.
Scandal.
That's CW scandal. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's
no, it's not CW.
No, CW got its own kind of scandal. So that's like it's a ledge above it. It's above it.
It's more than a ledge above it.
It's above it. But like, yeah, House of the Dragon. I'm sorry, bro. Like I know I'd be mad then. That's why I can't watch it then. Cause I just be looking like, I don't care about no war.
But they ain't set up. The thing is, there's no setup for the sex of like that
right.
part of
I mean, it never was in Lord of the Rings.
I didn't know that you needed the sex that much.
If it's supposed to be scandal,
that's the part that's throwing
scandal.
me off.
You talking about scandal?
There's lots of scandals that don't have to do with sex.
We're talking about old time scandals though. Like all this shit, y'all down there barbarians back there, bro. Like you understand?
That don't mean that's all that it was.
No, fam. Like no. Maybe
power. That's the huge thing. It's
scandal. Like
what,
the power dynamic.
So what, the show power?
No.
People
betraying people over power and using for power.
That's the biggest.
But I mean, usually in some cases, even in that sense, they will use.
Not always though.
They will use women to send shit over. It ain't gotta be like I'm just saying, fam.
But
like
not always. They would use violence.
They can use violence.
They a lot of times.
And secrecy.
So look,
people keeping the lore from you.
I didn't say that having 2 out of the 3 is. I just said if you want a full scandal, like if you telling me it's a full on scandal. Like, then you gonna have all 3. Like, you gonna have all 3.
There are multiple scandals that are only betrayal.
But I mean, they's not a full on. Like, if you want to, like, I guess, like I said,
if you kill your brother because you wanted his power, because you didn't fuck his wife too, don't make it less of a scandal.
But if he was married, and now the wife is the widow, and you didn't move in taking the power, what you finna do with the wife?
She off. You might have killed her too. Matter of fact, that's a lot of times that's what happens. And that don't make it any less of a scandal than if you came in and now she your wife. It's still a scandal. It's a
wilder scandal. If he came in, killed the husband, like now you mine.
It ain't high on the scandal scale.
It's a scandal. It's a scandal. You know what I'm saying?
But it ain't on the scandal.
You know what I'm saying?
But that take like a 9 scandal to like a 10. Are we really complaining over that 9 to 10?
No, because in my scale, it would have to just be an 8 to 10 then, because you would need the sex would give you the 2 points.
Taking out your brother so you could take his throne. Let's assume it's his throne. It's only an 8 out of 10 scandal.
That'd be an 8.
But if you take out his brother and then he has sex with his wife, then that's a 10.
Took his wife. And mistreat her, like, yeah, man. Then that's like, cause you out of control.
So
now you out of control.
Like,
that's what I'm saying, bro. You out of like, cause that's when you gonna look at the screen like, this nigga is bone wild.
Okay, so let's
you're
say
not
you
gonna say that. You're not gonna say that.
You
You gonna say that. Like, you gonna say that if he killed the brother.
So
you gonna say like, bro, wow.
I'm trying to see how much. I want to see how much the sex aspect. So let's say you don't kill your brother for the power, but you just take his wife. Where's that on your scandal scale?
That's petty. That's like a 6.
Oh, okay, so it's not like, so it ain't
like, y'all fighting over vagina, like, bro, y'all petty.
I wanted to see how much sex made
because it's a build-up. It's a build-up, bro. Like, if I killed you, it's like I said.
Okay, that makes sense. It's everything together.
Like, yeah, bro, it's a build-up. If you killed bro for power, you're gonna be like, dog, wow, like he did this, he's savage, bro. Right. But if that motherfucker just killed dude for power, and you like, hey, what he doing with his wife? You like, bro, this nigga out of control. Bro, what is wrong with you? Like, god damn.
Okay.
Damon, nigga, like that's a walking scandal, nigga.
David is.
That's a walking scandal. Damon in House of the Thrones is a walking scandal.
That man, the first 5 episodes got banished every episode and pulled back up and was like, what up, y'all?
I still got more scandal up my sleeve.
You ever see what's that TikTok? It was like, I pull up to the barbecue and say hello to her mother.
Like, dog.
That's it. They're like, hey, I'm back in this bitch. Like, dog.
Bro, I still got more scandal up my sleeve. That's all Damon got, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, that's like, if it ain't a nigga, if it ain't a nigga in rings like Damon, I don't want it.
There is. But I mean, he ain't sex. It's just no sex.
That's what I'm saying.
But
so I'm gonna be like, bro, he wild. He a wild one.
Damon.
You know
what's funny about Damon is that they picked the best actor for it, because that nigga looked like Scandal too. Like everything, he looked so untrustworthy. Like you like
the fact that you can die, but he don't say shit to you and walk up on you. Like his look alone, like. That motherfucker just walked up on her and she was just like, oh, nigga, hold on. Like,
got startled like a motherfucker. Like, oh, shit, nigga.
Hey, horse like, bitch, what you doing? Like, you got this nigga walking up on me. Like, horse said, get your ass off me.
Even when her uncle pulled up at the wedding.
Horse shook her to fuck off me like, hey, don't put me in this shit. Like,
bro,
don't even put me in this shit
then, bro,
even when her uncle put up at the wedding, dog.
Right.
He was, Oh yeah, set.
Bro,
Wait,
and then
she owed me some shit now. Like,
hey, and then he got pure Vegeta energy because he saw old boy. He's like, man, I don't think I know you, bro. He's like, nigga, you know I beat your ass. He's like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about you, dog. Like, that's pure Vegeta energy. Like, when you see the nigga that you know beat your ass, you're like, hey man, who is you? Like that.
That nigga, no, that was he was one of the wife brother.
Yeah.
yeah, the white, no, her uncle.
Her uncle,
shit,
yeah.
bro. He was like, nigga, who?
Like, nigga, who? Like, that
Sitting
nigga like
at the edge of the table, like, bro, you saw they got me a chair. Like, who the fuck are you? Who are you?
But the fact
who
that
are
he
you,
was
bro?
like,
that nigga.
I am remembered because she had property that I get now.
Yeah.
I do know who you are.
Yeah.
Run me my property. I'm
Hey,
here to get that.
hey,
Right.
hey, give me
You
my
know
shit,
what I'm
cuz.
Nigga said, I still remember the paperwork, bro. I signed on it, nigga. Like, came in hot.
So, and imagine
that's scandal.
Imagine from that nigga perspective,
That's-
because he probably been talking about like, yo, you know I beat Damien ass, like I beat that nigga ass, right? And then you get to him like, yeah, this nigga gonna remember me. And that nigga like, he's like, no, nigga, wait, nigga.
No, that's
I've been
what-
talking about this
that's-
shit since that happened,
That's what
dog.
I'm saying. That's scandal. Because when you say like, I know you killed my motherfucking sister, you like, we don't know. But I just remembered, y'all owe me shit for that though now. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's scandal. That's when you like, well, we know the nigga killed her. Like, this nigga crazy. Like, bro, you gonna make this nigga pay you? Like, you out of control.
Okay.
Like, you out of control. That's when it go from 8 to a 10. Like,
Okay.
you Betty is a bitch, bro. Like,
That's fair. That's
like,
fair.
so it don't gotta be like, sex don't gotta be in that sense to take
It
it from
gotta
8
be
to a
high
10.
enough.
It just gotta be
But
something.
it gotta be something where you like, all right, you gave me the period. All right, you know you. All right, you crazy. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. And you like, oh, you got more, bro. You wild.
There's some of that in there. There's some of that in here.
But ain't no sex though. So you not
Ain't no
gonna,
sex.
So it's like, so I might get moments of it.
Yeah.
But like I said, somebody like Damien's walking scandal.
Oh, yeah, no, he definitely.
Because he literally does all three of them. You know what I'm saying? He's done all
Yeah.
three. Like, so and damn near did it when he came to the wedding, other than killing somebody.
So,
You know what I'm
question
saying?
about Thrones, about them dragons. First season of Thrones. Now I know this one's not over yet, and first season of them dragons right now. Where you? How is it faring up to
Y'all
you?
didn't see y'all didn't see this episode, so I can't really talk.
Well, so that we ain't got to give our plot, but how is it faring up to you?
I mean, that's how I feel like this episode, the new episode, the one like the time
Yeah.
jump, feels like the first, like now it feels like the season
Of
the
Thrones?
first Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you think about the first Game of Thrones, it really wasn't any backstory.
It was dry first.
It was dry. But as soon
we knew
as soon
it
as
was
Ned's head got chopped off, the series took the fuck off.
Yeah, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I think like the difference between the first season of Game of Thrones and where we at is like the backstory. There wasn't no backstory. We just got character development in the first season.
Yeah.
Like, getting to know the
Yeah.
characters. Where in this one we get actual backstory. So like I said, when you watch the first episode, not in the time jump, it feels like the first season. Like it feels like the start of the first season.
It felt like the start of a new season.
Yeah, it feels like
Because you just had like your prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know literally why everybody's on their shit.
Okay.
So instead of you being like, you know, watching the first season of Game of Thrones where you like, why do like this? Like, what kind of relationship do they have?
Yeah.
Like thinking about Baelish and
Some of the
and
dragons is
Stark.
probably gone
Like,
because you know sort of the backstory behind
Yeah.
it.
Like even thinking about the fact like how like even in the game like we never got the story of how really Lady Baelish like how Lady Stark know Baelish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we knew Ned didn't like this nigga, but if we actually had a little bit of
I
a
feel
history
you
of
on
them,
that, yeah.
so that's how I feel. So now when you watch the time jump episode, it's like I already know why all of y'all on shit. Like you know what I'm saying? You completely know why everybody. So it was like it's completely to me like a lot of people actually said like I heard people say that they didn't like the time jump. They said it felt it still left plots or whatever, like, or they didn't understand why people was acting this way, or because it's like a 10-year.
Yeah,
jump.
I know what you're saying.
So it's like
I've been looking forward to this episode.
Yeah.
I knew
so
the
it
time.
does, like to me, it's funny because it does. It's funny because it does feel like that because the same energy of the previous episode is still present 10 years later. Where it's like, bro, y'all been like this for 10 years. Like y'all been on this shit for 10 years.
Game of Thrones
it definitely does.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's really why, because it's like, if you didn't have that, I think that's what like I said, you feel that's, because I mean, even knowing how everybody hated the Lannisters in the first game, like you don't really know.
You didn't get the backstory of
Like why they affect everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like why everybody hates them. Like now, like watching, knowing that backstory of Alicent, Rhaenyra, all of them.
Yeah.
Like you know why the queen on bullshit, why Rhaenyra, you know, why everybody owns shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's where it's like now, like to me, it's definitely better than it is better than the first season.
Okay.
Because I had that knowledge of that because there isn't still no new characters like in the jump.
Right.
So you're really just seeing everybody that you just saw last episode, like where they at.
I definitely can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, I'm watching it tonight. Like I said, it was a long ass weekend.
Yep. So let's get into some recommendations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna stop jumping off with.
Oh, you already.
Yeah. So my recommendation gonna be 2K, man. 2K back. Let's go. Like
Did
I said,
you
2K
have to do a
season.
TikTok dance?
Yes, I did.
What?
I saw it on Twitter, and I didn't believe that it was really a part of
Oh
2K.
yeah.
You gotta do
Hey,
it.
but I actually,
They had you. I
actually rock
there's TikTok on 2K.
Man, listen here. It's you fully. You
You
meet.
know you got the story.
Yeah, story. You meet this influencer little girl, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. She a black girl too, so you know what I'm saying? She the most popular person on it. What I like about it, and this is what I like. So like when you into 2K, one of the aspects for your endorsements is getting more fans, right?
Okay,
get more fans and everything like that.
That's kind of been always like
Always been like that, right?
Yeah.
So certain tasks you may get 2,500 fans. You know what I'm saying? You may get 1,500 fans. Every mission that you do with her or objective you do with her, 25,000 plus fans all the time. And then what happens is because they get TikTok and they give you the phone, so it be going off, you be seeing it and everything like.
So you get
Is it like a quick button thing? Do you gotta do like how they had like Guitar Hero, or you had to? No. It's just a clip.
Just doing the emote.
Okay.
Now you just go like you set up.
You just picking a random emote.
Well, you can always set your emote around the city and everything like that. So whatever you set as your emote,
It's just
they
that.
tell you the mission. You go, you set up a tripod there. You do the emote there, and then boom.
Okay.
You setting up a tripod and all that too.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the actual animation.
No,
you go to a spot and like set up tripod.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, go on 2K like the Sims now.
Like, bro, you walking with a backpack? You gotta have inventory. Do you get encumbered, nigga? Like,
2K like the Sims
nigga,
now.
you got
dog.
too many drawers in your bag. Too many drawers in your pocket, bro. You encumbered. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta go back.
Yo, Vert half now.
Yeah, like you gotta go back, bro. You heavy out
I can make music at Dreamville now. You know
I get that. Like, I get
Yo,
going.
I heard it's a whole unreleased J. Cole verse.
Oh.
That's like on 2K.
Oh yeah, he bodied it.
Bro, what?
Yeah, they got exclusive music.
He got exclusive J. Cole verse?
Yeah.
Is it like the song he do with you?
Yeah, no, it's a song that he plays for me. When I finish out the main part of this mission, the last part is me in the studio with J. Cole. He's like, yo, I've been writing some shit. You want to hear it? And he plays.
Is it a 2K song though?
No, it's a fire ass track. It sounds
so it's not 2K or basketball related.
No, I mean
I guess in the sense that it's in the game.
He referenced basketball players, but it's not a basketball song.
Okay, that's
it's a regular song. He may reference like some basketball stuff.
Do they say who did the beat? Well, I'm assuming J. Cole.
I'm assuming J. Cole probably did it, but bro, he was spazzing on that motherfucker. I was like, damn, they went all out.
I ain't seen nobody TikTok this song.
I think it is somewhere out there.
Yeah, it's out there.
Like I said, I definitely seen it. Yeah, I'm about to try to find it.
Yeah,
but it's just funny that,
bro, right now where I'm at in my story, I'm beefing with I'm beefing with the head of operations. He's trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like the storyline is that, like, you know what I'm saying? There was this other dude that I was beefing with in college, that was like my rival, and then but he's more flashy, and people like him, but I'm the one who actually won, right? And I'm more technical. But I've been using all the, this is where 2K messed up. I don't know if I said this last time. I think I may have told y'all. But this is where 2K messed up. 2K, they keep on making my character have these interracial relationships.
You did tell us.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You can't pick your girl.
You can't pick your girl. And
hold on. So they always
do it, right? And so
ain't the default guy a black dude?
I don't know if there's a default.
You never play. Have you brought all your players over every time?
No, you can't. You don't bring them over. You got to start over. You got to recreate.
But is it always a black person? I mean, the default when you first start the game.
Oh, I guess I don't know.
Remember?
I don't know. I immediately do the face scan.
Oh, everybody, that's what I'm saying. Because that would be funny to me. Like if you were just playing default, and as a black person,
but because
you're always gonna have a white guy, you finna look it up.
I'm about to look it up. That'd be
right.
But
no matter they made the game with like a black character.
So because of that, I immediately always go against what my girlfriend tells me to do.
Because you got a white girlfriend.
Yeah.
Bro said I ain't getting no love at 2K. Out here doing. That's why you rapping with everybody doing TikTok videos. You got your mind in the wrong place, man.
But yeah, 2K, man. The 2K's fire, man. I still love 2K. I'm one of those people that's gonna get it every year. I love 2K.
So you actually enjoy the stories? You like?
I enjoy the stories. I be on the park.
So does my thing. So Is it only one season of the stories, or do they kind of give you more?
Depending on, because I think like 2K20, it extended to like the third.
With it.
What
I don't
is
they
it?
have a default. Oh, that would have been hilarious.
It got to be a default. What if you ain't got a face scan?
Then you can create the face.
Create the face.
You can create it like a regular creative player.
But it don't be a blank canvas. Like, I want to know what that.
It don't be a blank canvas.
I wonder what that.
I know what he's
face-
saying.
That's what I'm saying. What is the first face?
It might be a black.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Default.
they can't call it official default. They got to act like it's randomized.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if everybody had played.
I know what you're saying.
No, I know what you're saying.
I'm just saying. So yeah, that's my recommendation. Did you guys want?
Yeah, my recommendation is gonna be Wolong Fallen Dynasty. It's actually the game itself actually isn't out yet, but the demo is live on Xbox One and PlayStation 5. Shit is so cold. It's set.
I still ain't played that yet.
You should definitely check it out. It's set in the Three Kingdoms era. It's like the same. If you played Dynasty Warriors,
Yeah.
it's set in that same era, but it's almost like an Elden Ring type of game, like where you're fighting these big fantastical bosses. They're gonna have different phases. You're going through same shit. It's so much fun.
Mine will be. What was the anime I recommended? I told you to watch. That weird name.
Though.
Did I did it? The weird name one?
You told me about it, and then we podcasted that day, and I can't remember the name of it.
Did I recommend? I thought I just had told you about it. I don't know.
I thought you recommended it that day.
Well, then I'm gonna recommend.
The one that his uncle was the influencer, right? Cause he
No,
was
you
stuck
talking
in
about
the
Uncle? I'm
Sega?
talking about the one where I said the dude was the panda bear.
Oh no, you did just tell me. I can't remember the name of that one either.
Glenn. It was like Gwen. What the fuck? It's on Crunchyroll. What the fuck was it called?
Well, talk about it or we look it up. What?
Yeah, just talk about it. I'll try to find the name.
Well, yeah, it's an anime. It's a weird anime, fam, and I'm really I just randomly started. I think it's new. Like I think it's one of the new ones or like because it's the first season of it. But it's about it's about a boy who apparently turns into like a giant mascot. Like under stress, but it's like a panda mascot, like a sheriff, kind of like panda,
right?
Or a cop mascot, whatever. But when you realize why, it's because in this city,
I do not know how to pronounce this, but I'm sure this is it.
Yeah, Gleipnir.
Okay,
I call it Gleipnir.
Yeah, this is the manga cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's crazy about it is what it is there's a machine, there's like a token machine in a random like hotel, like burnt down hotel, whatever, that's ran by an alien. They like
okay.
You know what I'm saying? And if you find these random coins that he dropped, and he'll give you pretty much a power, like whatever you kind of want. So the story is because this guy doesn't realize I wouldn't have asked to be a mascot, like, so he doesn't know why.
Why he got that power.
Yeah, so it starts from him eventually
Somebody
uncovering.
wished his ass to be a mascot.
Yeah.
That's a real enemy, dog.
But it become crazy because like the girl he meets, which you see when you saw the manga cover, the girl he meets, she's like a regular human, but she discovers about him or whatever.
Yeah.
And she realizes she can literally jump inside this nigga body and literally like take over and fight. So now you pretty much like you're like a fucking, now you're like a mech. You
right.
know what I'm saying? like Attack on Titan damn near. You know what I'm saying? But you're fighting other people that they don't got those kind of like it's motherfuckers who are literally like monsters or just other random superpower like telekinesis. Like he would really, so it becomes like a semi show of like a fight to get all these coins.
Right.
Like, cause it's like the alien gives you like this request saying if anyone gives me 100 coins, like you really get like the ultimate wish, whatever you like of anything that you want. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, of course my idea is like, well, I want to stop all this shit and not be a fucking mascot. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you kind of jump in with girl. So it's like, that is a really,
I don't know why the first time you told me about it, I didn't put the fact that he's a mascot. I don't know. I thought his human body is still inside.
That's why I said it was really.
I don't know why I thought.
To him like
he's real life just a mascot. So like it's just emptiness inside of him. I don't know why I thought like the nigga's just inside. He's just stuck in the mascot suit.
That's what I said. Like, cause at first I thought the nigga was turning into a werewolf. Like you first see it, it's like, oh, he's turned into a werewolf, like a weird looking ass werewolf. But then you realize that it's an actual toy that he looks like them. Like bro, you turn into a fucking action figure, really, like type shit. You know
right.
Wow. But it's really weird because it has those moments of like. If I can't remember if I was I think I was still watching it with the subtitles. So But you know, they make a lot of emphasis of the fact that it's like people are entering inside of him, and like so it's really weird, cringy moment where it's like, bro, why you gotta say it like that? Or like the fact that
But it's anime go anime.
Yeah,
like
anime gotta have that.
The girls like gotta get like they prefer to get ass naked inside of him, so you naked back there, like type it like it'd be weird moments where it's like he like I'm like, bro, it's like you getting penetrated, like it's really weird. It's weird.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it's definitely like some weird shit. And then my last recommendation is fucking the clothes, bro.
Hell
like,
yeah.
Geek. We like I said, fall line is launching on the 1st of October, so pre-orders are still going on the website. I appreciate everybody who's been pre-ordering already now. Like, it's been giving me a lot of work, so I'm enjoying this design. I'm actually doing a very special project and with Marcus and King to kind of highlight Geek that's going to be coming out pretty soon. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
And, I mean, yeah, that's mine.
All right, man, the OG recommendation, go to GeeksetPodcast.com, man. Check out everything, past articles, past episodes. You can get your pre-order on in the shop. You know what I'm saying? Get everything that you need from Geekset there. Follow us on all social media at GeeksetPodcast. Go to our YouTube, man. We got a lot of dope episodes up, and get back up on Geekset Rewind. Shit, man, all of the stuff that we've been reviewing, we've been busy, man. There's been some really dope stuff. We got the Keenan Baker episode is out now, so make sure you check that out. And then the Wolf Tyler episode was a pretty dope episode. That one did really good. So like check out the one-on-one with Deuces episodes, man. One of the best ways to support us, man, because we are still doing the Black Geek documentary. Go to blackgeekdocumentary.com. Check out everything in regards to there. But like join our Patreon, patreon.com/Geekset. You're gonna get some exclusive episodes behind the scenes for the documentary.
You would have saw this episode live.
See this episode live. We are now offering live episodes,
right?
You know,
yeah. So I mean, that's every episode.
We got. Matter of fact, I didn't even realize that. I don't know if it's still active. It probably should be, but we have a Patreon discount for the merch store.
We should, be a Patreon discount still going on.
Like, so you know what I'm saying. Get you before you get on the website. Sign up to the Patreon. Get you a discount. You know what I'm saying. And then join our Discord. Just a whole bunch of dope individuals talking about geek shit, talking about shoes, talking about comic books and video games and collecting and just anything. Like, it's just really, really dope community. And like I said, all those funds and everything that we're doing is going to be repurposed back into the documentary. If you're going to be in Atlanta for Atlanta Weekend Anime, hey, look for us. We going to be there. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
You want to throw the name again?
What'd I say?
Atlanta Weekend Anime Weekend Atlanta.
Oh. Anime Week in Atlanta. Okay. They know what I was talking about out there.
Yeah, you definitely. It was definitely just worded wrong, but I definitely thought I heard it the right way. Right.
But as always, this is the only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together that was in Forbes, and we are out.
Peace.
All right then, chat.